Hi guys, it's Elijah. I'm doing my literacy history project. Just overview real briefly. I will go over the questions addressed in the syllabus and everything, and then talk about the artwork and how all that ties together and everything. So, kind of the main, influence of my reading and literary journey and everything. I was homeschooled for all my education, so my mom taught me reading and writing and all that great stuff. It was good for my learning style and everything because I was able to go and kind of pace myself, schedule myself, and be self-motivated, which really worked with my learning style and everything. So that was really good. Reading was definitely encouraged in the family and everything. Our parents read to us often, a lot of times every night, books were a large part of our school curriculum, being homeschooled and everything. We'd have a lot of historical fiction novels that just reinforce what we were learning at the time in our history or our social science studies. The books would just help make it real for me, and help me just really get into the subjects and everything. So I took reading pretty seriously and enjoyed it quite a bit. I don't remember ever not liking reading, but that's just personal. The questions kind of go over, just how it affected you, what experiences influenced you. I would say, thinking about that in just general terms, some two main ideas that kind of just stuck with me through everything. The first being that kind of learning that how it can be hard to be original in literature, writing, or whatever you're in, whatever your subject is. And I just thought how I learned that it was really important to me to try to be original, be imaginative, and not to follow in other people's styles, and more so be able to make a name for yourself and do something that you believe in and something that hasn't been done before necessarily, and just make your own style. Really just something that I always wanted to do because of my reading and writing experiences through the reading and writing that I try to do. Just wanted to be original and everything. The second thing that really stuck out to me, let me look at the script here, was how we use our letter system, our alphabet and everything, and our symbols, but then the just thinking of the meaning behind them and the ideas that can come across through just what somebody writes or somebody says, just really inspired me how the words convey so much meaning, how they're just the first surface layer, and you can read that and not, but then there's a whole nother scene going on behind it. The words are just the skin over it. I really like, that concept of how much can be hidden, honestly, behind, just phrases, words, and just how deep they can go, and how much, through your experiences, what someone says, how it can affect you personally. Just really kind of, I thought was interesting and cool how that worked and everything. I'll switch over to show you the art piece that I did. Hopefully it's gonna show up and everything. So come back here. You can all see that. Go up close now. Here's the kind of the background, some watercolor, the trees, valleys and stuff, going up to the font and the acrostic poem. It says wordless. The poem goes, without reason, dreams live, existing, silently searching. Hopefully you can all read that well enough. Again, there it is. Ta-da. Now I'm gonna try to tie that in and everything. Again, the first concept kind of that I took away from all this, being original. I'm not a formal artist or anything, but I do like to try new things, and that's kind of through my artwork. I try to show that, just trying to being different combinations of things, the watercolors, the traditional font, the acrostic poems, just trying to kind of come up with new things, new combinations of things that are interesting or I find inspiring, and make your own style, honestly. And then the other one about how the deeper meaning behind words and everything, and that's kind of the idea behind the acrostic poem there, that that existence of inspiration and stuff that's beyond the actual lettering that you see, how it affects you personally is part of it, and just whatever inspiration that you have, what that looks like is different for everyone, I'm sure. It's kind of up to personal interpretation. So yeah, hopefully that all showed up well enough on here, and you'll enjoy.